Hi, everyone. My name's Sarah, and I'm Caitlin's cousin on her mom's side. And I'd like to start off with a round of applause for my aunt and uncle, Caitlin's parents, Lisa and Jean Knopp, and Justin's parents, Kathy and Michael Crane, for getting us to this moment here tonight and for raising such wonderful children. I'd also like to keep it going and thank my dad for officiating the ceremony today. It was beautiful. And for all the family and friends that traveled here, some even risking a hurricane, just to celebrate the new Mr. and Mrs. Crane. Caitlin and I have been best friends ever since I can remember existence. From childhood to present day, I have always absolutely idolized her. She's always been my support system and has selflessly just appreciated me regardless of all of my horrible, weird flaws. She definitely takes after her mom when it comes to making people feel special. Caitlin has sent me a card for every single holiday. She's never missed one, and she even sends me cards for holidays I didn't even know existed. And on the flip side of that, I think I can count on one hand the amount of times that I've ever sent her a card back. Not because I don't like her or anything, but I'm a very late individual and I'm a procrastinator. So by the time I think to myself, hey, I should do that too, the holiday is just like passed. So there's no time for that. But, despite that, she still loves me. And Justin, just as Caitlin accepts me, I can see that you accept her for all of her weird flaws, like the fact that she can't even walk outdoors without feeling personally victimized by birds. So, we appreciate you for that. But I think one of my favorite things about Caitlin is how great of a storyteller she is. I think that's why, her journalism degree, working at Brogan, doing the creative writing is just so fitting because it just comes so naturally to her. Even to ask us all to be a part of her wedding parties, she gave us all her favorite stories. So it's just who she is. But growing up, we were pen pals, and I always liked getting happy mail, as I called it, because I couldn't wait to see what extravagant stories she would tell me. And of course, they were always really extravagant because she would exaggerate all of them. Half of them were lies, and I'm really gullible, so we made a really good combo together. But, it's okay. If she would have told me, oh, I went to the moon for a class field trip, I'd be like, dang, is that a Davison thing? That is so cool. Why don't we do that? But I think one of the most interesting stories to watch evolve over time has been the love story of Caitlin and Justin, mainly because more than 75% of it has actually been true. So, I'm sure like many of you, it's hard to recall a time 10 years ago before there even was a Caitlin and a Justin. But when she first started dating Justin, all I could hear about was how curly his hair was and how great of a basketball player he was. And then when I met him in person, I was like, this dude doesn't even clear 6 foot. There's no way he comes close to even dunking or being Michael Jordan status, but it's fine, whatever, I'll believe you. And then the real plot twist came in their love story when Caitlin and Justin went to separate schools. I'm sure a lot of people might have thought, oh, are they going to stay together? Are they going to break up? But I never questioned it once. It's kind of like when you watch a movie and you see something bad happen to the main character, but they're going to prevail because there's still 45 minutes left in the movie. That's kind of how it was with Caitlin, just because being the original long-distance relationship in her life, basically. I knew how good of a person she was at keeping a bond and keeping a close friendship with somebody, even if they're not in the same physical space as them. So you're welcome, Justin, for teaching her early on, how to do that. But overall, I think that Justin and Caitlin are truly a good match. I think my favorite parts about Justin are when I saw all the moments in their love story of when he truly loved Caitlin. During my brother's graduation, Caitlin and Justin marched out in matching Love Will Keep Us Together pajamas, despite, how quickly we took away his man card. And we were just I thought to myself, anybody that's willing to do that should, definitely loves his wife, And then during one of our Christmases, I don't know if you guys know this, but Caitlin's a very picky eater. So for one of the Christmases, my aunt decided to make lasagna. And so, we're all eating the lasagna, we're getting excited. She goes to her car to get it out of the trunk, and right as she's doing that, my dog, who's also at Christmas, decides that this is the most opportune time to jump into the car. So my dog jumps on top of the lasagna, ruining it all. But the sad part is we still all ate the lasagna with dog food, like dog prints in it. And then I thought to myself, oh God, if Justin's willing to do this, he must clearly love Caitlin at this point. So we might as well just keep him around. So Justin, I just want to say thank you for unconditionally loving my cousin and for the family that comes with her. And I think I speak for the rest of everybody when I say I can't wait to see how the rest of your love story unfolds. And before I end this toast, Caitlin and I always have this thing where we have to save the best for last, so we always hug each other, last in line at all family gatherings. So I just want to do one quick last, hug for you, because now you have somebody new that is your best for last every night, which gets you to sleep.